Hello, my name is Bob Willis and welcome to Winnie TV. We're here at SMTconnect. And Michael, it's a pleasure to meet you. First of all, would you like to introduce yourself and what aspect of the technology you would like to talk to us about?
So my name is Michael Vielsack. I'm the sales director of Pemtron Europe, and I'm very proud to be here. So thank you, Bob, for this interview. Last time in November when I met you guys, so we spoke about our TPI machine, which is for toll part inspection. So maybe it's visible in the camera, so we are able to inspect the press fit pins, that we can really see the tip and also the diversion and if the quality is really nice of the pins. And I'm very happy and proud that from last year, from November, a lot of customers showing a high interest to move forward with this product.
Well, I think a lot of the inspection systems now have the capability of looking at press fit, but also there's a re-emergence perhaps of looking at through-hole as well, soldering, because obviously we're never going to get away with through-hole, so that's always going to be around.
It was a surprise, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, well, everybody said that SMT would just take over the world, and yes, it has. But through-hole will always be there, particularly for power electronics and some other applications. And although it's fair to say that the through-hole soldering process is fairly easy and should be pretty consistent, there are still problems.
Indeed, and this is also why we have particular machines specialized for the through-hole inspection. So it means we have a system which shows from the bottom side, so you can place the system behind the solder wave, for example, so that you're able to inspect the pins, through-hole pins. But also more and more it comes up that we have the requirement that we need to have a mixture between SMD and through-hole. So it means one machine which I have here at the booth is from top and bottom. And you can inspect, for example, from the top side SMD and from the bottom side THT at the same time.
But not obviously where we've got connectors over the top or larger components over the top of the connectors parts. Yeah, I mean, you can look from the underside, but not the top side.
Yep. What I just said is top and bottom. So we have a camera from the top and a camera from bottom. So we can also see the connector from the top side in 3D up to 60 millimeters.
Okay,
and
I understand.
Can look at the same time from bottom side to the pins.
So have you had many customers talk to you about inspection of robotic soldering boards that have been robotically soldered as opposed to through-hole, wave and selective?
Yeah. I wouldn't say a lot of, but in between we had these kind of requests as well. And it's more or less the same system, the same technology, which we can use exactly also for this application.
Yeah, I guessed it probably would be, but it's sort of something new to many engineers. So what do you see as the next development? What's the next thing that you're going to be looking at and customers are demanding or are asking for?
One big topic, of course, is everything should be easier and easier. So even for the operator, programming, but also keeping the overview if you have several lines that you know what is exactly going on in your production. So the next development we are focused through is, of course, I think almost everybody speaks about is AI. So to make it easier for handling the machine and programming, also of course failure of decisions, which is a failure, which is a false call, to make the verification, but also to have a centralized solution that you have access to all the machines, to all your verification stations, so that you really from one workplace you can control your complete production.
So fortunately now today, with the sophisticated of the machines that you and others offer, we can get away from the false calls, the tapping the button to allow the board to go through.
That's a kind of target, but I think to get totally rid of the false calls, so I think there's a need for a bit more time. So if somebody really gets to 0 false calls, let's see.
Yeah, well, I tell engineers that they've got to get out on the shop floor and use these as well to minimize false calls. Hopefully it will happen. It's been a pleasure. Thank you
Bob,
very much.
Thank you very much.
And thank you very much for allowing us to come to the stand.
Thank you very much as well.
Thank you.
Have a great time. Thank you.